Liam Allen with AA Woodworking here. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about our process of growing the tree to cutting boards and black walnut furniture. So basically, it starts with the black walnut as a seed, and it grows, and it takes a long time to get up to a sizable tree that you want to use. And it takes a long time. Most of the trees that we like are going to be kind of between 100 years old, and we've cut down some that are 150, but that seems to be about the age, and generally those are dead. So sometimes they only make it to 100, sometimes they don't even make it that long. And so basically kind of our policy is that we only cut down a dead or a dying, or we're thinning so they don't choke each other out, and so that we kind of practice a very the best conservation kind of methods, so that we can keep it healthy and can keep it safe, and that we can still keep it so it's growing and healthy for the long term. And so because it's 100 years is a long time. Once you cut that tree down, you can't put it back up. And so if you cut down a 50-year-old tree, and it could be grow to a 100-year-old tree without hurting anything, it's that can happen. But we don't do that because that's really sad, because you could get a nice 100-year-old tree or whatever, and it's a really you get the crotch where there's a lot of figuring, and you get the color. And so that's how we do that to manage it. We put the hogs in the fall. They kind of clean up the brush, and they'll eat the black walnuts. They'll get seedlings started. They're really good for getting the seedlings started. And then after that, during the winter, we do it during the winter so that it doesn't scar up the pasture. We try to keep the pastures as healthy as possible, so we do it in the winter, so when it's froze down good and hard, so that we're not scuffing anything up. We take it to the sawmill, and then we got to cut it. And because it's so hard, it's really hard on blades, really hard on saw blades, really hard on chainsaw blades, router blades, and it's just really hard on blades because it's a hard tree. But anyways, we go to that. We put it in the mill, and we strategically slab it up so we minimize waste. That's another thing we really want to do, is try to minimize waste as much as possible. And then we go to the shop, and we start making cutting boards and furniture. We make swings and cutting boards and benches and tables. And one of our favorites for the cutting boards is the edge grain, because that really minimizes waste. And it because you can cut strips, and then you put them together, and then you have a big board that has a crack in the middle or a little rotten spot. You don't have to waste that board, or the scraps you don't waste. So that's a really good one. So that's kind of our process. I've started, I'll take the saplings, because cattle and hogs and whatnot will come along, and they'll trample the trees down. And a lot of times, I think I counted 80 in, I don't know, it was 1/10 of an acre sprout of seedlings. And since then, there's been a ton more in that area. So I don't know, I'd guess there's probably 150 there now, because it's sprouted up since I've been there. But so what I do is I pot them, and then I'll put them in buckets, and then I'll plant them up further along the creek, or somewhere along there, so that they can grow, and we'll have black walnuts for the future. So that's kind of our process of what we do. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, I hope you have a good week.